Ah, hey everyone. Once again, a new live stream. Lonely Walk in Germany, part 2. And right now, I'm saying this to no one because I'm the only one in the live stream. But maybe someone will tune in, who knows. Let's wait and see for a moment. You know, because the last live stream that I did like this was last weekend. And I thought, you know what, let's actually do this again. It's much fun. And I also want to check out, do I have any settings that I want to set up real quick? Oh no. No. Not really. I think that's about... No, I don't want to end the stream. YouTube. Just want to quit. No, I don't want to end the stream. I just want to exit the menu like this. So yeah. Doing the rounds again. Seeing if everything's alright. My neighborhood, you know. My hood. So yeah, once again a new AMA stream. This is much fun, so you know what? I thought let's do it again, shall we? I have to admit though that I'm about, I don't know, halfway through my walk today, and this was a pretty spontaneous decision once again. So, The Empty said, hi there, did you see Dave Grohl has Instagram now? Yes, of course, and I already follow him. I'm already following him. He actually doesn't post pictures as of now, he rather posts funny stories that he has experienced throughout his life, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So yeah. By the way, right now where I am is this. Walking along the train tracks right here, which is pretty cool because it's pretty silent as of now. No train is, well, crossing here. And I don't know if you can see it there, back there. That's also part of the forest that surrounds my city where I live. And pretty much, well, many parts of the Sauerland region actually. So yeah, let's continue walking. Hello from Florida, Monica Stefan. Hi there, Monica. Thanks for tuning in. Well, I also have to excuse myself for not being, well, shaved that properly. I'm doing home office since last week, Tuesday, and yeah, you know, the life. Stefan Scholl, wo wohnen Sie? Where do you live? I live in Arnsberg, which is a district in the Sauerland region. I don't know if you can hear me properly, so I'm gonna, well, try to secure my microphone a little bit, like this. Looks strange for to other people, I guess, but yeah, gonna do that for a couple of seconds. So yeah, pretty much all shops are closed in Germany because of the whole Corona situation, of course. And it's still interesting, like, in a way it's sad, of course, for economics and social life and stuff, cultural life, but well, for people that like to go out for a walk without being disturbed by, you know, many people in a pedestrian zone and stuff like that, that's cool, of course, right now. And I totally enjoy that aspect about it all. Yeah, I don't know how long this stream will last because I don't have that much data volume left for this month. Welcome to Germany. 19 viewers, wow, 4 likes, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. gonna change my hands right now. Hello Dave, Stacy Robinson, and Charlie Stradling. Hi to both of you guys. Hope you are doing fine. Motorized Misfit Artist. That is an interesting nickname. Interesting handle right there. You know, today, funny enough, today actually, a workmate of mine, well, he wrote me a text to for me to correct it and to just look over it if I find any mistakes and something like that, right? So I did that, and well, I had some like 1 or 2 minor mistakes to correct, and I told him that, and he actually named me Dr. Deutsch, Dr. German, which of course on the one hand would be actually a cool channel name if I were to change it, which I am not as of now, Sleepy Bubby 96. But yeah, I thought, you know what, that actually sounds pretty cool. So yeah, Dr. Deutsch has a nice ring to it, I think, and it really fits the purpose of the channel as well. So, but then I actually looked it up on YouTube, and there's another channel that actually is already called Dr. Deutsch. So, there you go. By the way, wanted to cross this road right here, but it is, well, under construction, so no. So what is public life in Germany right now? Well, many people jogging actually, which I think is cool, and which is also something that I could actually see myself doing in the future as well. Maybe, who knows? Some jogging, you know, light stuff. But actually going out for a walk is like a first step to not only sit at home all day long because of like home office and stuff like that, and you know, self-isolation, which of course is important, but then again it's also important to actually go outside every once in a while, on your own of course. Yeah. Oh, there's a train coming. Yep. Typical German trains by the Deutsche Bahn, the German train company. Well, pretty much translate literally. And the red color is pretty prominent for their trains and their logos and stuff. It's a corporate design, which is the technical term, corporate identity. And I actually I'm figuring people like those of you who also watched my previous live stream from Saturday, my Lonely Walk in Germany Part 1 live stream, which I'm gonna do every now and then from now on, I think. Well, you might notice something if I actually cross that or come across that location. I'm gonna tell you if it happens. So yeah, last remaining sunlight of the day. So yeah, I can see the stars at night, such rarity in the UK. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is definitely pretty cool. Have you noticed that the air quality is better where you are since the whole corona thing? Where I'm at, the sky has been so clear and blue, the air has been a lot cleaner here as well. I mean, you know, of course I haven't really tested it physically, but it feels fresh. Of course it does. I mean, there are way less cars driving on the roads, so I guess that definitely has an effect, which of course is also beneficial to well, Mother Nature and human beings in general. And that's what I also said in the last live stream, that the whole corona situation, even though it might strange at first, might also actually have positive sides to it. Also in the aftermath of the whole crisis once it's over. And I hope so at least, we as a society might overthink and rethink certain things that we might handle differently in the future. You know, I hope at least that will be one of the outcomes of this whole situation, this whole crisis. So yeah, I was right actually. So people that actually watched my last live stream from Saturday might recognize this, because I actually filmed that from a much bigger distance away last time. Well, a couple of like 100 meters maybe away. It's this white logo, which is the local tennis club, which reminds me of my grandma, because she loved to play tennis. She unfortunately passed away in February of 2018. So yeah, every time I see that or I drive by, I'm thinking about her. Not only then, of course, but especially then. Yeah. So the only thing that's missing as of now is like warmer temperatures, higher temperatures, that is. But otherwise, like the weather all day long, that's pretty awesome in Germany as of now. At the moment, these days. So if you have certain questions you would like to ask me and stuff, go ahead. I also intend to actually have another live stream in the near future, probably at the end of next week on April the 3rd, because that's gonna be my 5-year channel anniversary of Vlogdave, which is pretty insane in a way. Oh yeah, looking forward to that as well. So you're all invited, of course. I'm gonna announce the times and stuff like that in the next couple of days, I guess. And yeah, will be a chill stream from home. Guten Morgen, Vlogdave. Wie geht's dir? Bitte auf Deutsch. Good morning, Vlogdave. How are you? Please in German. Well, no problem. Mir geht es ziemlich gut. Ich bin sehr froh, dass ich im Homeoffice arbeiten kann, weil das einfach momentan sicherer ist bei der ganzen Corona-Situation. Und ja, da bin ich ziemlich glücklich drüber, muss ich gestehen. Das ist schon ziemlich schön. So, and you might also recognize this from last time. Now crossing the tracks right here. And last time we actually, well, also were right here. Towards the end of the live stream, I think that was. Crossing that bridge right now. And some of you might even remember the name of that river right here, because it's pretty famous for, well, Germany in a way, and a huge important region in Germany, industrially important, economically important even, which is das Ruhrgebiet, the Ruhr area in North Rhine-Westphalia. You can also see some people walking over there. Yes, Bradley, you're totally right. Die Ruhr. In Germany, by the way, or in the German language I rather should say, All rivers are feminine nouns. Beautiful. Thanks, Tiffany. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, if you want to tune in next week, Friday, to the, I guess, next live stream, well, feel free to do so and join me for a little cozy, chill live stream with you guys, hanging out and just talking about things, you know, reflecting on 5 years of Lockdave. Yeah. It's interesting hearing you switch between German and English. Bit of random question, but have you ever been to Austria? If so, did you find the language there different at all? I mean, certain words and pronunciations, verbalizations of words sound different, of course, than to Germany German, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, I haven't been there yet. Not really. Pretty important. Everyone should actually remember that each day. Life is a fairness zone in its own right, in a way, or it should be at least. But yeah. So now I'm actually going back the way I came from last time. Oh, just overlooked that. Aww. A duck. It's die Ente, singular, die Enten, plural, the duck. So, I mean, nowadays for me, it's pretty normal to switch between languages. You know, I don't really think about that anymore. It comes in natural, actually, which of course is great, but yeah. Does it feel awkward walking outside and streaming? No, otherwise I wouldn't do it. You know, it's fun. That way I can actually communicate with you and well, still be in touch with you guys. Although, of course, we haven't really met in person before either. Maybe at some point, once I'm gonna be in the USA for the first time, at some point in the future, maybe, time and money, well, dependent in a way, then I would love to actually, well, meet some of you. Those who can make it, of course. Yeah, we'll see about that. I actually had one meet and greet, so just one yet, which was, I think, in September of 2017 together with Get Germanized in Cologne, and that was really, really cool as well. Just found your channel today. What a stroke of luck that you are live streaming. Hello from the RC Repair House. Oh well, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Feel free to actually check out all my playlists and stuff. Do you have an area in mind of where you want to visit? I mean, I have Vuka and me, we have like a mutual friend living in San Diego, so probably that area first, I don't know. But I mean, I would like to go to so many different places at the end of the day. I mean, of course, the big cities, everyone knows, you know, San Francisco, Los Angeles, stuff like that. But also, since I'm a huge fan of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and El Camino, Albuquerque. Yeah, I would really like to go to Albuquerque. And maybe actually do some a little, you know, Breaking Bad tour, going to all the places of the show and stuff like that, maybe. And I would also like to go out into the desert for once, because that's also pretty cool. Love that. Would like to actually really experience the atmosphere being there. Me, a Norwegian, I traveled to the USA to meet you. Wow, okay. I mean, you know, coming back to the meet and greet I was talking about a couple of minutes ago, if I remember correctly, there were like, I don't know, people from Japan and Spain and stuff like that, you know, so it was pretty cool as well. She was actually just well, sitting down because she was so tired of jogging. It was pretty fun. Like those two. So yeah. My brother's in San Diego. What a beautiful place to go for a stroll. Yes, it is. Well, back in my childhood days and early teens, I've actually walked here many times with my family, with my grandparents especially. The day before yesterday, it was my grandma's 82nd birthday, and we actually also talked about like going here back in the day. You might also remember this, those of you who have seen the last live stream, the previous one. So I'm gonna show you in a moment. Don't actually know what that is for. But yeah, interesting installation. Yes, and some like vandalisms. It's an art installation. It's called Einblicke, Impressions. Looking through that, maybe I can actually catch the sunlight somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. It's actually too high because the sun is up there. Not working, I'm afraid. Not possible. But still. For a moment I thought it was my uncle actually jogging there, but no. Beautiful. Right before I started the live stream, I actually listened to an album that is typical, to me it's typical for this kind of mood, like late afternoon, dusk, sunset mood, you know, still sunny but already sunset. And that album is called Light Bulb Sun by Porcupine Tree. Great band, great album. If you are into cleverly made and really, well, melodic but cool art rock, progressive rock, rock in general, highly recommended album, Light Bulb Sun by Porcupine Tree. I mean, the first song, which is the title track, really sets the mood right away to me. When I listen to those first acoustic guitar chords, you know, it's that sunny, late sunny situation. And yeah, Maybe you also have some certain records that you, well, come back to every once in a while if you are in certain situations or if you are in certain moods, because I personally tend to listen to certain albums and records specifically in certain moods or certain, well, situations like this, you know, atmosphere and stuff. So yeah, many people also riding their bicycles, which I actually, which is really sad to say, but I haven't done that in more than 10 years. I mean, 15 years probably. I don't even have a bicycle as of now, so that's a problem. My Chemical Romance's first 3 albums are my go-to in almost any situation. See, and I love that, because I personally love music. I couldn't live without it. So that is cool. I mean, there are certain records in my life that I actually, well, have really fond memories of, including, well, the one just named. Yeah. So another one that also really fits this mood right here, having the sun in my hand, is, what is it called? Endlich Urlaub by Farin Urlaub. It's a German album, but that's more like mid-summer day, like noon, rather than this mood maybe. And another one that really applies to that is what is it called? Coldplay's second album, actually, Rush of Blood to the Head. Masterpiece album, in my opinion. I really like Coldplay anyway, but that's their best album by far. Second one, A Rush of Blood to the Head by Coldplay, which actually features a couple of their most famous and best songs in my opinion. Clocks, In My Place, The Scientist, you know. Yeah, awesome album. Der Graf, hi Nico. Is this still live, or am I going to embarrass myself once more? No, you aren't. Don't worry, it's live. I'm doing my my second AMA walking live stream, which I'm gonna do more often, every once in a while at least. So yeah, guys, can you hear me properly? That is like, maybe I should also ask that question every now and then. By the way, up there it's die Autobahn, the German highway. One of them, actually. Sounds great. Okay, that's good. You might recognize this if you're a football fan. That is because, well, in my region there are many Dortmund fans, Borussia Dortmund, BVB, because, well, I live close to Dortmund. This is close to Dortmund actually, a couple of, well, maybe, I don't know how many kilometers away, but not too many. And this is an interesting sign. I haven't seen that before, but of course it makes total sense to be here. Don't know if you can see it properly. Don't fall into die Ruhe. I hope the whole frame and scene isn't too blurry either, but I can't really see that right now if it is or not. So, coming back, any tips for learning the German language? I'm of German-Austrian heritage and would love to visit someday. I mean, you know, the best thing, of course it depends on which level you are at the moment regarding learning German. If you're a beginner, it's something different than, for instance, if you are a more advanced learner. So I'd say, you know, maybe that's a good thing actually. If you have a show, for instance, in my case, that would probably be Breaking Bad, for instance. If you know that show already and you want to watch it again, do it in German and do it with subtitles. Well, the first time maybe, if you're not that fluent or not that experienced in German. And then, next time, you can do it without subtitles. So maybe subtitles for TV shows and stuff could be of big help. And of course also surrounding yourself, immersing yourself in the language, reading German books or books you know in German and those kinds of things, you know, would be cool. I think that would be of help. Yeah, listening to German music, I actually have. If you look for, or if you type in Dave Durden, 2 words, like the name Dave Durden, on Spotify, you can actually find a German rock and metal playlist, or just look for a German rock and metal playlist. I think that's the title of it. I actually created that a couple of weeks ago for you guys to check out German music. Which means actually, well, music with German lyrics, rock and metal, first and foremost. So yeah, maybe that could also be of help to you guys. By the way, now it might get a bit louder for a couple of seconds because you know, I'm re-entering society. I love listening to your German Let's Plays while I work from home. My German is still really bad, but you have such a relaxing voice. What does it say? I hope you keep making them. Thanks for your videos. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't really plan on, well, really stopping doing that, you know. And now I'm re-entering civilization with really cool houses like this, for instance, old ones as well. So a couple of more minutes in this live stream. I've shown you this one last time as well, which is made in the style of a half-timbered house, as you can see. And that is typical for old, really old German houses. Oh, by the way, so that's a little bit of the history of this building. Nowadays there are actually many weddings to be held here. Or held, it is, I think, not hold. So yeah. Is there a website for watching movies in German for free in English subtitles? Netflix? I don't know. Because you can also set up subtitles on Netflix, for instance, and change the language of certain things. That shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Oh yeah. Oh, there's another one, like a really, really fancy building like that. Das Fachwerkhaus. So, how did you guys start the D20 show? Well, I'm not part of that show, so I can't really answer that. But we have like our own pen and paper going on nonetheless. Like Dungeons and Dragons, The Curse of Strahd is the campaign we're playing. Like me, Get Germanized, me, and a couple of mutual friends of ours, which is fun. But of course, these days we don't really get to play, really, which is a shame. But yeah. But the W20 show, the W20 show, look it up on YouTube. It's Vuko's, well, sort of second channel, which is all about pen and paper. He's doing that with a group of people, really friendly people, as far as I can say. Haven't really met all of them yet. But yeah, I mean, anyone who is a friend of Vuko's is also a friend of mine, in a way. That is what how I usually, well, think about friendship anyway, right? So should be like that in the best case anyway. Oh, by the way, of course, there are some, well, Netflix produced German shows as well. Dark might be the most prominent one right now, and a really cool one as well. Oh, you know what? I can actually just show you a little bit more. So the live stream is gonna end quite soon, I'm afraid. A fountain. Pretty cool. I also remember that I used to play here back in the day. Which is pretty cool, especially in the summer. Yeah, and this is also really, really old. Remember that from my childhood. Let's see. Yeah, Amazon Prime, of course, also has many, many shows. That pink house is super cool. Yes, it is. I've actually been in there last year because, well, friends of mine married. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I can actually. Well, I think there's a good point to end the live stream in a couple of minutes, because we're heading towards a landmark in our region. Might be a good spot to do that. Let's see. And well, those of you who actually have stayed or have watched the remainder of the live stream before, you might recognize this. But wait for it. A couple of more minutes. Well, maybe 2 or 3 at least. Beautiful cherry trees. At least I think they are. Sakuras, I think. Sakura trees. Really beautiful. Also, talking about sakura and that kind of stuff, I would also, of course, like to go to Japan. Can't really speak anymore. I'd really love to go to Japan at some point. Whoa, there's some rowdy driving really loudly far away. Again, you might remember this from last live stream. Well, I'm not infected and I don't meet anyone, so I don't think there is a huge problem right now for me personally. And also because I'm like 99% of the day I'm at home anyway. So there is the landmark I was talking about. So no one here. Actually, by now it's like 6:15 p.m. in Germany. So shops aren't open anyway, at least, well, most of them haven't been. Oh, nice. I think that's a good spot to end this live stream for today. Thanks for having tuned in, guys, and see you next time. The next live stream, looking forward to that. Next week's Friday, of course, also. My 5-year anniversary live stream on this channel for Vlog Dave. Next week's Friday. If you want to tune in, feel free to do so. Gonna announce the time soonish on this channel as well. So thanks, and see you next time. Bye bye. And of course, stay healthy and well, keep a good distance to people and stuff. Bye bye.